Morning to you. I am Citizen Jones Hussein. Um, I regret last Saturday I was not able to be here. I had a flu, and what is meant by a frog. I had a frog in the throat, so I think the frog has left me. So let's get cracking. The first offering on a Saturday like this, you remember, is newspaper headliners, after which we take on Citizen Jones Today, in which we look at peculiar stories and issues. We interrogate issues thrown up by my country, your country, just so you know. So the newspapers are in. We make to share the headlines with you. And the first paper on call here, not in any particular order, would be The Nation. The Nation newspaper is here, and the lead story is also here too. It is this: fire got fresh FM office at Ibadan. You know, that must be that must be a back breaker, a back-breaking development for staff and the owner of the station, Yinka Yefele, if you remember. So, fire got fresh FM office at Ibadan. That's the story. We have other minor pieces in The Nation today. Allegations of obtaining money from sponsor support passage of motions bill baseless. Let me get that right. Allegations of obtaining money to sponsor and support passage of motion bills baseless. That must be a story that's unfolding. By the way, I expect Charles Ideho to join us very soon, and then we give perspective and context to these stories. Well, as I just announced, Charles is here. So Charles will take his seat, and then we'll welcome him formally. Charles, good morning to you.
Good morning. I also had I had a toad or tadpole in my throat. My own was not as big as a toad. I would say a frog.
Yeah, but it's gone now.
Good, but it's gone. Yeah, of course.
We thank goodness.
Thank
Make
you.
it not try because we live by using our voices.
Yeah, voices exactly. I no longer write. I speak.
Onyamilon, Yeah. So I started with the lead story in The Nation, Charles.
Yes.
Fire got fresh FM office at Ibadan. To the root of it.
Yes, the remote causes of that. If they could tell you now, I hope if you're able to remove sabotage, well, maybe I hope it has not offended people, but maybe it could be electrical faults or something. But they must do investigation to forestall any future occurrence at all.
Our business,
and we also have a lot to learn if we have a report of the investigation.
Yeah.
Yes, some of our radio stations. Yes.
Yeah. The second story I was taking on is this one: allegations of obtaining money to sponsor and support passage of motions and bills baseless. I'm wondering where that is coming from.
But the man is one of them. He is one of them. I won't just dismiss this as baseless because it's not a baby.
But that's the headline story.
Yeah, no. But I'm inside the story.
We are not opinionating.
No. I'm only saying this is for me. The man himself is not. Although the way they said it's a viral video, I'm not seeing the viral video. I'm not seeing the video. Now, what he said is that he says he went to the assembly that it's not true that someone wrote in motion for their need. I'm quoting verbatim now. Okay, let me say, he said, he's the producer. Yeah. So if we all begin to do that, where will the people who are the trained music producers get the jobs? They'll be out of the market. Okay, you go to Singapore or some airlines in some far-flung Asia countries. You have no human interface anymore. You go over there, you place the data page of your what's the name, international passport there. You are set free.
Put simply, AI is manipulative.
It is manipulative. Yes, manipulative. But again, it has come. It has come to disrupt. It is here. It's here. It's here already.
All right. Bad news. Nollywood actor Chief Kara dies at 70.
Yeah, it's a Yoruba more of the Yoruba genre. I think I know him. I watched a couple of his movies in the past. So may his soul rest in peace.
Okay. Enugu to immortalize football legend Christian Chukwu.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it.
Yeah.
He served this nation, brought laurels to us, and then of course, Enugu produced him. So, and then you remember the Rangers of Enugu and all that before he even shot into the limelight. So he deserves it. And I'm happy with what the governor is doing there, Governor Oba. He's actually doing a yeoman's job over there. I'm not from Enugu, but I live in Enugu partly before, so I'm partly an Enugu boy. So I can also say that he's doing well in Enugu State.
But as an aside, I only knew two Christians in my life.
Christian Chukwu and
Christian Madu and Christian Chukwu. So
what about us Christians?
I'm looking for the next Christian.
We are. You found one here.
Christian Charles?
No, I am a Christian.
All right, then we'll move from the nation to the sun. The lead story: Nigeria's FDI declines amid Tinubu's gallivanting on coordinated reforms. That's Obi speaking.
But that's Obi again. But Okonjo-iweala is saying that the economy is doing well. So there's a portion about whose report should I believe?
That well Okonjo-iweala should know. She says the president has stabilized.
Yes, stabilized the economy.
Underline that.
Stabilized. Not that it's progressing, but stabilized.
But that she identifies with the
economic reforms.
Yeah, and the pains Nigerians were going through.
Yes.
You know.
But again, ADC, I'm sure it's in one of the headline. ADC is saying that rather than celebrate Okonjo-iweala's validation, that they should also look at other areas he has told the government to do in order to even make Nigerians feed. So stabilizing doesn't mean progressing. That's what ADC is saying. So maybe you see it.
It's all politics.
It's all politics, honestly.
Yeah. Strikes. Federal government begins negotiations with major health sector unions.
About time. I understand that NLC is saying that on 20th of this month, when 20th is to be about 4 days away.
Yeah.
That we should prepare for. You prepare for all mothers.
The mother of all strikes.
Well, I don't know whether the father.
I don't hear them many times.
So when I say we should not mind them now, the mother of all strikes, it lasts only for 1 hour. 1 hour. So whether it's 1 hour, over time they will just say they are going to strike, and before you know it, they call it off. But I don't know what mother of all strike means. We are waiting that day to come.
Okay, we'll talk politics a little. INEC released SDP for Saturday legislative by-elections.
What's SDP?
Social Democratic Party.
Released.
Oh,
released. Because I was saying
back on the list.
Back on the list. Well, okay, well, it's good because they also went to court to say no, that delisting them was against their that is against the constitution, their constitutional right, also that they are a statutorily established party. So you cannot just unwittingly delist them. So I'm happy that it's there, because if we don't, if any do that,
list. But
sorry, delist, release is this one. No, they were delisted, right? Now relisted to participate in the election.
Released,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know the story. So what I'm saying, if you don't do that, we might be facing maybe other court actions and all that also impact negatively on the outcome of the election. But it's good that they have done that. Whether they will do well, let them go to the field.
Yeah, Charles, your state, Edo, is in the news.
For the wrong or right reason?
Hear this.
Okay.
EFCC nabs 47 suspected internet fraudsters in Benin recovers rifle.
It doesn't surprise me anymore, because it's painfully so, and sad to say that Edo has become the headquarters.
I know that Governor Okwebolo is dealing with
Yes.
cult
Exactly.
gangs and so on.
If you did anything wrong and you were found that your residence was found to be to have harbored any criminal, whether you as a landlord, whether you were aware or not, your house goes down. So, but people are still saying that that's harsh. That's too harsh. Without doing investigation to know whether the landlord is culpable, you just don't bring people's sweat over the years down.
How about this one? Senator Nenadi Usman welcomes Abuja High Court's judgment affirming Aburi's tenure expiration.
Yes. Again, I don't know. Again, the judgment. I hope it's explicit enough.
I hope it puts spades to the wahala.
No, did you hear? So I hope it's explicit enough, and also the words used are not Latin, because that's what it be happening. This one they want to look
tomorrow
at it.
Tomorrow they'll talk about CTC.
They don't say certified true copy for them to know. So let the laws be written in pure English language and then be unambiguous.
Yeah.
To know whether what they say has said that is expiration. Is it the expiration of the tenure, or the expiration of the court judgment? Which of them?
Tenure expiration. But you know, the Supreme Court had said something in this.
Yes, in this guys. You know. Yes, that's right.
Okay. I have another story to take from the Daily Sun. Nigeria rejects designation of APC, PDP as terrorist organizations by Canadian court.
But how did Canada come about that?
Where is
political
this
party?
coming
Where? What? When I read that story, I was saying, where are we? What is happening? It was one again, Edo guy too, who went to who was arrested or something. I said he used to belong to PDP, now to APC and all that, and they found him guilty. And then the party he belonged to, they now branded them a terrorist party. I mean, what makes APC? What makes the PDP terrorist party? Or do they understand that there are political parties back home in Nigeria, just like you have parties up there in their Canada?
Yeah.
Is it possible to brand the Republican or the Social Democratic Party or the Labour Party in the UK as terrorist party? I don't understand what they mean by that. I don't know.
All right. To Abia now. OT, Lords, Tinubu, National Assembly and others over $125 million Islamic Bank loan for Abia.
Yeah, Sukuk and all that. They are all, and I understand that it's like free money, but with a very stringent. No, I say it's like free money. What I mean by free money is that it's not interest denominated. So you don't need to pay interest, but you have strict conditionalities on how to deploy the loan. I enjoy it because when I drive to Benin, there are Sukuk bond roads along that line that I enjoy. Yeah. Even whatever.
If I remember, it gained prominence in the time of late President Buhari.
Sukuk. No, I think Sukuk came during Jonathan's time.
It's been a long time coming, but
they've been there. But again, it's renowned.
Yeah,
exactly. So when
take your time from us 20 past 7 in the city of Lagos, as indeed around Nigeria.
That's right.
Newspaper headliners.
Yeah. When I lose some time around that Jebu deal because of the bad spot, whenever I meet the Sukuk bond, I press that the gas. Yeah. To regain lost time, actually. Go ahead.
Okay, we move to the Daily Trust now. The Daily Trust leads with this. Terrorist tag. Retract erroneous designation now. Federal government tells Canadian
Yes,
court.
I am on the same page because you can't just tag a political party in a country simply because somebody was arrested and then certain things were found on him or found with him. Then you just place a blanket branding. Come on, that's too demeaning. It's demarketing Nigeria as a whole. That even our political parties are terrorist organizations. Come on. No, we deserve an apology from Canada.
The next story does not deviate from what you just said.
Okay.
58 passengers denied boarding on British Airways Abuja-London flight.
Have we got there now? Is it the Kwan 1, Kwan 2, Kwan 3?
I does not know. Me, I don't know.
Is it the backlash or the Kwan 3, Kwan 4?
I don't know.
You see, we must do everything possible to renew our image. But again, if we are doing that as individuals, what about the government? Is the government doing...
My trouble is that most of these things are largely avoidable.
They are avoidable. They are avoidable. Okay, let me give you an example. I was in Dubai sometime. I was flying from Dubai, a connecting flight via Addis Ababa. Yeah. So I was there for 1 hour. So I myself and another journalist from Italy, and Italian journalist female, were engaged in discussion about how much she knew Africa. And where was she mentioning? Congo, DR, all these troubled areas. Have you been to West Africa? Now, you're Africa. I said, no. If you've been to Ghana, go to the streets of Accra, go to Abuja and all that, you will see that what you are saying is not Africa. You don't just war, pestilence, kwashoko. No, that's not Africa. Go to Abuja, go to Lagos, go to Enugu,
misrepresentation.
Go to Dakar, go to all these places, go to Pretoria, go to Johannesburg. And the lady actually flew in about 6 months later, flew into Nigeria and saw, and then it changed her orientation about Africa.
All right, narrative.
Yes.
Okay, life after service. Northern states pay poor pension. Did you hear that?
Imagine how many of them. But pension payment is commensurate with your level in service, right? Good. So if your level were to be level 4, 6, or thereabout, were you expecting to be paid so much? It's a rhetorical question. You don't need to answer it.
And this one, Tinubu departs Abuja for Japan and Brazil.
Yeah, a two-nation
work visit.
Yeah, but Obi is also saying that Tinubu is jumping on every flight at every given excuse. He says he should. When was last time Japan or the Saudi Arabia they came here? But I said, well, but if you're a struggling country, you need the world. You need the other countries to be able to bolster whatever you're doing in your economy. So I don't think we're sitting down here in Nigeria. We expect them to come over here. It's not possible. If you want to get a wife, you go to the home to go over there to ask for the hand of the wife.
Otherwise being critical of these visits does not help anything.
Yes, I know. You know, again, it is in the how do I say it now? It's in the interest of the opposition to always demarcate the government in power. So it's not unexpected.
All right. What about this? Why more Nigerians are dying on the roads despite fewer crashes?
I missed that in the news. I hardly. What paper is that?
Daily Post.
Okay, let the listener go over there. I missed that in the news. Missed that from among the ones that I went through this morning.
Okay, let's engage the almighty Punch.
Yeah.
Canadian court, that's the lead story. Canadian court never declared APC terrorist organization. Spokesman, that's another angle to it.
So spokesman is a spokesman of Canada or Canadian.
No. APC spokesman.
But I think yes.
Yeah.
But what did he say? Maybe let the listener go, because our job is not to go deep into any of them. But I think again, language again. It doesn't. The language that was used to declare or to come up with the pronouncement. Did he place a tag, terrorism tag on them? I think they will go to the Punch and then go over there. I think it's their banner headline there, the main headline. Yeah. Go over there and look at it.
All right. Other stories. Ogun Airport gets NCAA permit for commercial flight operations.
It's a very beautiful place. I was there in June. We had something to do with my brand. We had something to do with Chinese investors and all that. We were taken to that place. It's a very beautiful airport. When I mean beautiful, I mean beautiful. Though small, but beautiful. And then the ambience of the area, you see vegetation and all that. It's quite nice. So I think it's something that somebody needs to go visit and look at it. So I'm happy for Ogun. It initially was supposed to be for what do you call it now, for as a airport for goods and all that.
Okay.
But I think cargo. I think they are going to be running commercial now.
Okay.
Yes. For now, it's only the governor that uses the airport.
Okay. A sad one. Veteran Nollywood actor Chief Kara is dead.
Yes,
we said it earlier.
Lawyer
sues federal government, NCAA, and others for 500 billion naira over special treatment for Kwam 1.
Yes, Kwam 1 and special treatment and improper treatment of
Now you add that.
No, me add that because it's in the report. I think that's Punch, right? I think Punch captured it better than Vanguard, because as a former editor myself, I need to look at all those things, because what Vanguard, maybe we won't get to Vanguard, look at it, that I wasn't too happy that they had to pin it on what they said is that massive sues. You know, that's okay. Ibom Saga, Emasi Sus FG, NCA. And when you get to the story, there's no way Emasi was mentioned. So I am happy that Punch actually said, it's a lawyer. I forgot his name. I think something Ademiluyi. Ademiluyi is his name. I can't remember his first name now. I'm trying to get it here. Okay, Ayodele Ademiluyi actually runs advocacy for, gender and all that. So he's the one suing them for the improper handling of the whole case. But my question is that how does it affect him apart from being in Nigeria? Did he suffer any bodily harm or anything to his body? I don't know why it has to do his primary consent to be suing federal government for the handle. I don't know. The lawyers can tell me.
I always elect to come from a different angle.
Okay.
If the two incidents took place in a terror-prone country, somebody would have been shot.
Yes, exactly.
You understand what I mean?
Or if the wing of the airline, if not because the other man docked his head, the case would have changed. Would have been a case of murder in the airport. You understand? Murder in the airport. That's it. But again, they are free. They are free now. I hope we have learned lessons that will help us to forestall any occurrence in future, whether near or distant.
Okay. Nigeria's inflation rate dropped to 21.88% in July, according to the NBS.
Well, NBS is one government agency you can hardly fault. Over the years, they've been able to come clear of whatever numbers and figures they give you. And I can also testify that the other day, I told my wife I was going to go to market. Let me see exactly what market is, how it's doing. The Derrick price that used to be 1.5 is now 1.2, if I'm not mistaken. Beans that was going through the roof. Beans also is about 1.2 or thereabout. I think rice is about 1.1. Beans is 1.2. Tomato that was suspect. So all these things they're actually coming down, but not to the extent of taking hunger out to the barest minimum. I think we still have a long way to go. But that's just to say that indeed that the inflation rate is actually tumbling down as we speak. Okay,
let's talk sports now. Super Falcons bonuses paid. Houses $100,000 reward underway. Olokpade confirms.
Well, their bonuses was not the contention.
The initial report was from the captain of the team.
Ajibade. You never reach us, so we never get anything. Well, no, but the bonuses have been paid. But the bonuses actually are not the ones that are in contention. It is the 100,000 naira like years, but they are saying that they don't want to die before they pay, because some of like Rashidi Yakini, all of them, most of them didn't live to see that. And then 1996 that Chioma Junwan won that laurel for us in long jump. He didn't collect it until earlier this year. So they don't want to wait until they have become grandmothers before they, and by that time only God knows what would have become of our exchange rate.
Okay. Dangote Group pledges full medical support for BB Niger's Fina's injured sister.
Yes, I learned that it's a truck that belongs to one of these big players.
Yeah.
So the thing happened in Auchi, at Auchi, over there, but they said the driver ran away. Rather than do something, he went to the police. And so it's a whole lot of messes, but I hope they just get... but I heard the lady had been amputated or something. Whether one of them or something. But it's not that they're my sisters from Mongwa. Yes, but I hope it happens that they get whatever succor that the finance sister deserves.
Yeah, Charles, the Oyo story is here. Fresh FM guts fire. No. Fire guts Fresh FM in Oyo State. Yeah.
The recurring story. That's it.
EFCC nabs 5 for illegal mining in
your
Akwa
state.
Ibom.
It's actually in Uyo. They call it I never heard of that natural resource before. Net or something. No, site. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
They said they've been digging that they wouldn't have been caught if not because they loaded a full trailer of this about 20 bags of it. Then they only show way bill to be delivered to a certain company. But who ordered you to mine this? Where is the license? No license showed. So it's been happening.
Charles, I know at a point you were a pastor, so
yes.
We can
I'm still a pastor.
We can
do you retire as a pastor? Or a former pastor?
I never was one.
You said at a point.
But here. I know the text.
Okay.
The Christ said, to those who no get, then go take.
Yeah, from those who have.
Those who have not,
yes,
then go take and give those
who have.
So that the rich will be richer.
And but he didn't say the rich will be richer. Actually, that you added that.
Okay, I don't come at but we're looking at minerals, people coming to
mine
illegally.
Yeah, illegally.
What is wrong with our going there?
The government.
Yes,
because
that's my problem.
We became lazy because it's a mono product that has made us lazy. When oil was discovered, we all went mad. Look at your home state. What happened to this is not even natural. It's not even natural resource you found in the belly of the soil. How about the palm products?
Palm oil.
Palm oil. Palm oil, palm kernel, and all that. In Akwa Ibom used to be the leading when it was crossovers at that time. Then how about the rubber in my Edo? How about the cocoa in their Ondo and the rest of them?
Yeah.
What happened to all these things? So we went. How about the Granite Pyramid? We were told in history. What happened to it? Because we just went mad.
Nigeria is supposed to be the largest producer of cassava in the whole world.
But I think Brazil is now taking the lead.
We dropped the ball.
Brazil and India. Did you hear last year that you found egusi soup, canned egusi soup from China? Did you ever read it in the news? How about the adire in Abeokuta? India, China has taken over that.
But if it is not,
it's not Abeokuta. It's not the same, Abi.
It cannot be the same. This one, 2 Nigerians caught with $500,000 drugs in Lebanese hotel.
So how did they get the thing across that? Nigerians again.
Do I know them?
Nigerians again. This is why it's always a problem. For me, I think, permit me to mention again one of my trips because I had something to do with Dubai for 4 years.
Okay.
So there was a place we used to eat.
Who are this week?
Us as Nigerians, as Africans.
Okay.
If you wanted something, an African cuisine, you go over there. You went there to eat it. It was a buffet. You serve yourself. Nigerians will get there. Serve it. The plate, you go full like Orumo Rock. You go. But they won't finish, and you wait. Okay, we were entitled to just 1 cup free. Then you pay for the other. A Nigerian will go over there, take the cup, gulp down the cup, and take another. And and you know who they were run by? This restaurant was run by Ethiopians. They just looking at us as if we are hungry. And the people, I say, what is all this? It may look minute, but again, it was imparting negativity on our image before the eyes of all those other Africans.
Everything that happens to us will depend on the choices we make.
But the choices we make are the choices that are now imparting negativity on our image, negatively so.
So the choices we make, like this one, Labour Party ABGA trade blame over plans to rig Anambra by elections.
But so which was I say, you know, go read past me, let me go read past you, that kind of thing. Oh God. Okay, I think the by elections are taking place in about 12 states today, including my home state. Though the governor and the deputy are going to be replaced today because Okpebolo and what's his name? Dahosa.
Okay.
When they left the Senate,
their seats became vacant. Yeah.
About 12 states, 16 positions. You have House of Assemblies there, and then some also dead. So it's a whole lot. It is today about 12 states, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay then, let's move to the Vanguard. Take your time from us. It is 23 minutes to 8. I can tell you. The Vanguard leads with this one. Benue Plateau leaders to Tinubu. Your marching orders not effective.
Even the marching orders, because you remember that when Buhari told the IG at that time to relocate to Benue, that he never did. It was in the news. The same thing now that Tinubu has ordered them to go over there, fish out any culprit if they could. But he didn't even kill. They should not even do they could. It was a marching order. It wasn't a problem. He said, go first as we speak. I don't think anybody has been arrested that has made the news actually. So they are saying that even how many days after that killing that generated uproar, now you still have killings going on over there. So how effective is the present marching order? If the marching order had been effective there, by now there had to be we have been forestalled. Maybe there would have been a general lull in the killing, but there's no lull. Killings are still ongoing.
Charles, I said earlier, everything has to do with the choices we make.
But who made this choice not to kill?
You know. See? Okay, how about this? Listen to Okonjo-iweala's Unreported Truth on Economy. ADC tells Tinubu.
Yes, I mentioned it earlier. ADC is saying that stop seeking validation for what he said. What she said. He said, read the report. There are certain areas he already told you. Why are you just speaking and choosing the one that benefits you?
But you know, Charles, you and I will know for a fact that before his ascendancy in 2023,
the road was already here.
Tinubu knew that we were in a very bad place,
and that's what he came to fix.
And so, in fixing it, retooling,
it will take time.
He had to take some tough decisions.
I agree with you.
And so, you know, the Nigerian,
but you see,
expect magic.
I did a research. I saw the reason why you see we are always in a hurry is that under the military rule that took place for a long time, we were living as a socialist country. That the government of the day was taking care of almost everything. For instance, even the democracy practice for a while that was still. I mean, the other one that went lame duck. I benefit from the government in what's it called, free education. Now we have all the things, free water. Remember the pipe on water that was placed, you had them in your localities. So everything we have enjoyed free. So when it now came to market economy and all that, it was difficult for us to come to terms. That's exactly what is the problem.
Was that good for us?
It wasn't good for us at all because we were pampered for so long. Now that every government we enter into power, within 1 year we said the government has already failed. Meanwhile, there is a 4-year window, renewable for another 4 years if the government does anything right. But now, Tinubu, after 1 year, people are already complaining and all that, we are hungry. As if the hunger just started today. I'm not saying that the government, I'm not actually applauding the government for 100%, but they've made tough decisions. And if a woman wants to give birth to a bouncy baby boy, bouncy baby girl, the woman had to go through some pain at the maternity ward, whatever they call it. So the woman doesn't just get pregnant and then you just push a bit and the baby is out. So there has to be some pain that we have to undergo for us to get to where we are going to.
All right, Abure-led Labour Party celebrates as court orders INEC to allow it upload candidates' names.
Most of it tell you. You don't know what I told you that each party will now be reading the pronouncement to students. Is that what I told you? That they should please help us write their pronouncement in pure English language. Not those Evans, our friend. They have a way they always quote all this their Latin, English, and all that. So it's something that we need to insist on, that the court should please. I know that you cannot deviate from the Latin, but please use more of the English language to give us the pronouncement, so that it will be explicit and unambiguous for us to understand. Inena Adisma was the one you said. They are happy. They said that court has finally said the Abure's tenure has ended. Abure is now said Nigeria will hate you.
All right. Last but not least, Tambuwal returns to Sokoto, declares war on APC.
He's former APC. So suddenly.
You know, he had a tiff with the EFCC.
And the best thing, even the other opposition was saying that he spent the night there. The headline was after a night in EFCC detention, he was released after, but released on bail. Over how many billions of naira he said he withdrew without any authorization and all that. So, but he's declaring war on APC. I don't know what kind of war. Maybe war without using daggers. I think so.
Yeah, you speak daggers,
you don't
use none.
Use none.
All right, folks, we are done with the paper headliners. Which of the stories caught your fancy? How would you want to react to it or to them? Let's go now. You already know the number. I have a first respondent here. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, are you there? Hello, I thought I had somebody already on the line. Okay. The line is open, so, okay. I must have done something wrong here, but I got it. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Citizen Jones and Charles, they are my friends.
Good morning.
My name is Peter Usifo. I'm calling from Abanaja in Ikosun.
All right, then.
Yeah, concerning Dr. Okonjo-iweala's statement, she actually said that the stability of the economy, but it is not yet uhuru. That's the way I can, interpret that statement. Yeah. That it's not yet uhuru for the government and for Nigeria, that we should still do more, to make sure that the billions of democracy, go around among the masses. Yeah. But the opposition people are saying that the woman is just supporting the government unnecessarily, which is very wrong. Then, as for the lawyer, on Kwam 1 and Kwam 2 saga, who went to court against the federal government and other organizations, I think he is finally declared as a medicine interloper. He's not going to claim that 500 billion naira. So he's not going to claim it. Then lastly, for the 21% inflation.
Sorry.
Don't go.
Sorry.
That's what I was asking. That's what I was asking. I said, what did it concern the man? I mean, he personally, what did he suffer personally?
All right. Another listener is here. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
We have been hearing from 1918.
From 1935, yeah.
Go on.
I drink all of in the studio.
Too,
yeah.
This one report by 9 o'clock. Don't forget it.
Okay.
My name is Prince Y. Greeting you from my Oshodi this morning. Now, I want to talk about the Tambua. Somebody allegedly withdraw 190-something billion. And you are now go back to your seat after you are secure bay, celebrating. It's supposed to feel sad. It's supposed to feel sorrow. And they say, with the haunting, if you are not a witch, can somebody be haunting you? So for me...
What in which they do, if you know hunt?
Now, I want to appeal to the TJS. Create special court, Department of Special Court, to try all this to taking billions, because they have a lot of money to hire a staff. They have a lot of money to confuse the opposing lawyer. They have the money to bribe the
Thank you. 60 seconds out. Yeah. Okay, take your own time now. Take your own 60 seconds. Let's go there. What story or stories caught your fancy? Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning. Where do I come? I salute you.
I greet you.
Yeah, Alabama is from Nigeria.
Alaba, welcome.
Yeah, let me use my 1 minute to portion 3 things. But I can see that Chad is really blowing out this morning. Yes, Nigeria must take tough decision, and the president is taking tough decision. Or some of you guys at the media are not even helping the president to tell the Nigerians the truth.
But I just helped the president just now. I just did that.
Look, yes, I want to thank Oga Jones. He was the one that pushed you towards that. But thank you for doing that. and again, the marching order in Benue. Yes, I agree with the people of Benue. Those people that are supposed to take the marching order of the president, they are not taking it. Some else supposed to be rolling by now. And lastly, the issue of, I don't know when we are going to be from this Western world. We might be the one telling our political party as a theory. I think we need to tell that cause.
That because 60 seconds are up, but we got
Alaba from only by Jewuru. You know they give me that Jewuru.
Okay, we have another listener here. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Citizen Jones.
I greet you, sir.
This is Tony calling from Unreported Kingdom.
Nagbia.
I wonder if our courts are educated enough to interpret laws that would suit these citizens and make the judgment clear. I don't know why there's one judgment in one place, another will come in another place. It's very, very terrible.
No.
The court should be
interpretation. Interpretation is the
but if the language is clear enough, nobody will do any.
Let them interpret it so that there will be no confusion anywhere. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nagbia.
Okay. Plenty money is coming.
Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, citizen. Good morning.
I greet you, sir.
Ben from Eva.
Welcome.
Now, Supreme Court has judged that the party matters, court should not decide. And Supreme Court has judged that Julius Abure, his time has expired. That is no longer the chairman of Labour Party. So that one has settled. ADC and PDP, Canadian courts, they are correct. Because all the activities since they took over 1999, terrorist acts. Look at the elections. When they give you money to do roads, you don't do it. People die, sell and fall and keep it.
Don't twist the tail, please.
When they give you money to keep up,
that is not in the news. That's not in the news, please.
Maybe I should define what makes terrorism so that they will understand where our argument is coming. Maybe after the next call, I will.
All right. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, President.
Welcome.
Okangbe, are we right?
Yes, Okangbe.
How are
you? Madam Okonjo-iweala, if she comes and tells the president that, look, your policies are really strangulating Nigerians, will the president beat her? Why don't you tell him the impact of your policies rather than saying that they are in order? Are they in order? Policies that people cannot eat again.
Are you the one to write the script for Okonjo-iweala?
No, I don't agree with what she's telling the president that they are in order.
So go to court. Go to court.
You know they suffer.
No, go to court if you agree.
We see they use same money buy.
Don't change the narrative. Please, our business is not to.
Our business will give you the news or headline.
We don't create news. The journalist does not work in a factory. He reports the news. That's all.
The news must be made before we report it.
Hello, good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
I beg, help us remove this noise. Please remove this noise. Thank you. Let's go.
Okay, please. My name is Pastor Joseph Otiba from Urine.
Go ahead.
My complaint this morning is that the people that played ball, thank God they have settled down, they have paid their entitlement. We that fought the civil war
since 1967 to 70, there has been so many sources from General
that's
Buhari.
there's no story about
Excuse
that.
me, listen to me, Mr.
No, I cannot listen.
It's not in the headlines, sir.
Deal with the story.
It's
Deal
not
with the story.
in the headlines.
Please,
No, sorry.
deal with the story.
Bear with us.
Shared
It's
with us,
headlines.
please.
Headlines. It's not in the headlines this morning. Sorry, you don't reroute our focus.
You don't go upstaging anything, all in the name of
the headline was sports
of being entitled
and not
to your opinion.
Not civil war. There's no civil war in the news this morning. That's what we are saying, sir. So that you don't reroute us from the main focus.
And other people will come
now
and drop.
Yes, queue behind you.
Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, President Joe.
Yeah, welcome.
My name is Obina, calling from Mexico.
Go on.
Canadian court declare that APC and the PDP terrorist party or something like that. Do the Nigerian leader think that the world are not hearing us, seeing whatever they are doing, no matter how they twist it, no matter how they paint word, no matter how they debunk it? We are human beings, we have sense. Everybody in the world seeing what Nigerian leaders are doing. They see them, no matter, anyhow. So they are right. For me, they are right.
Is that all?
You don't see.
Okay. We'll have room for one more story, one more reaction. So I'd say good morning to you.
Good morning, George.
Welcome.
Good morning, Coach. My name is Tinay. I'm calling from Texas.
Good morning.
All right, go on.
Concerning what the Canadian court said, what APC is doing to Nigerians is worse than terrorism. So if there's anything worse than that, since they came into power, Nigerians' life has never remained the same again. Some people have been sent to early grave. It's worse than terrorism. The whole world is watching the government and seeing how they are treating their citizens.
Charles, I'm sorry, we cannot take that. Because that was not in the news.
Terrorism.
All right, Charles, our job is done.
Our job is done.
I guess we...
Thank you for the privilege.
Yeah. But again,
thank you.
The listener must understand that in a 21st century world, twisting the narrative does not help anybody here.
It doesn't.
You cannot tell me in a supposed exercise of your right to freedom of expression, you go off key.
Yeah, and it has limitations.
I'm talking about a window, but you are taking me to the door.
No, it's not.
It does not happen
and
here,
let them know that we are here to let you have an insight into the newspaper headlines.
Oh, yeah.
The respective newspaper of the
we
day.
Share the headlines.
Then I just make a comment. But that's my own opinion. So not that you just come and then
we
you
supply context to the story.
Yes. So we are talking about remunerating the Super Falcons. You are going to Nigerian Civil War. There's no nexus at all. So please bear with us and then understand how the job goes.
They don't allow us to talk. You know. I beg.
Okay, thank you very much for having me.
I was trained. I'm not an OAP. I'm a broadcaster.
We are not medical doctors. We are not
all right.
Lawyers.
Our next program is 5 minutes away. Thank you. Good morning. right, folks, that is the signature tune that welcomes you to the second offering on the Voice of the People FM 90.3 on the dial. We call it Citizen Jones today, Citizen Jones this morning. What we do is simple: interrogate issues that get thrown up at us, thrown at us by my country, your country, just so you know. Today, and this morning, perceived xenophobia. Ghana orders Nigerians out. So let's go there. What appears to be a perceived xenophobia is brewing in Ghana towards Nigerians. Some Ghanaians have protested against Nigerians, accusing them of engaging in mass prostitution and indulging in ritual killings in their country. Protesters in their numbers were seen at strategic locations, wielding placards with various inscriptions such as "Armed robbery and violent crimes must stop." Another one, "Our health at stake due to mass prostitution," and so on and so on. Truth be told, both Ghana and Nigeria share lots in common to institute a war of attrition in a 21st century. Let's provoke a conversation. My conversationalist this morning is the one, the only, Tochukwu Ezukama, a proud Anambra son and a proud Nigerian, I dare say.
Yes, I am.
So have you been to Ghana before?
Yes, once.
Okay.
Way back, and then Ghana was in an economic mess. It reminded me so much of Biafra, the hunger, the hardship, the poverty. But I know Ghana has since improved. The economy has since improved. So it's for now it's just a thriving economy.
Yeah, Tochukwu, but do you remember that Nigerians Must Go started actually in 1969?
Yes.
If you remember, in the days of Joseph Ankara,
yes.
In the thick of that war.
Civil War, yes.
Ghana said it was having to do with economic realities at the time. And so Nigerians, as indeed other undocumented immigrants, must leave their country.
Yes.
You remember that in the Shagari years in power, in 1983 specifically, Ghana must go.
Must go.
And Nigeria said, economically speaking, we had no room to harbor over about 2 million immigrants.
Them, yes.
And so the bulk of the people who were asked to go were Ghanaians. And remember, Ghanaians were teachers, artisans, and
engineers.
You know.
And crooks and gangsters and thieves and pickpockets. They were everything.
Yeah, so I don't know about that, but I know Ghanaians were here in their hundreds.
Numbers, yeah.
In their numbers. And perhaps it bears repeating here that sports-wise, I know that the rivalry between Nigeria and Ghana, they for this world, Nigeria, Ghana, football,
Music.
A Nigerian was at a time Sami Obot, an Akwa Ibom son. I met him. He was the leader of the great Uhuru Dance Band of Ghana. And E.T. Mensah formed a collaboration, what they call collabo in music, with the late Victor Olaiya and so on. Ebenezer Obey introduced me to Joe Mensah in his bedroom. I cannot forget that. So you are asking yourself, what can be wrong in a 21st century world?
Well, a lot can go wrong in the 21st century world. Xenophobia, I think we are all inherently discriminatory, be it racism, be it tribalism.
It's natural or African?
No, it's a natural human tendency. We are sectional. Those days when we were students, the good students, those that worried about algebra, additional mathematics,
trigonometry,
whether you scored 90 or 95, they all clustered together.
Yeah.
And those ones that we called mulattoes, born of foreign mothers, clustered together, children of the rich clustered together. And then those
what
ones...
you people call onyenanke.
Onyenanke, exactly. So although those ones that wore bongo and want to dance Fela's music, James Brown music, and talk about New York, although they've never crossed River Niger, they all clustered together, you know. So it's human tendency to discriminate, be it along social lines, socio-economic lines, racial lines, tribal lines, and all that. But the complaint of the Ghanaians is that Nigerians are bringing a lot of vices into their society.
Yeah.
So it might have been a mixture of that reality. Nigerians, as one Mozambican professor said, have low morals. Nigerians have that. Our moral and ethical standards tend to be a little low and sometimes not readily tolerable by other nationals. So that's one reality. Then xenophobia might be another reality. Then scapegoating. We like to scapegoat. We like to blame our problems on others, you know. So it's a combination of factors. But the fundamental thing is that Nigerians, by the standards of most other nationals, are loud, are rude, do not respect the law that much, cut corners aggressively and disruptively, ambitious.
And have you managed to remember that the late great Zik of Africa started journalism in Ghana? He was the editor-in-chief of the African Morning Post in Ghana in the Nkrumah years, you know.
And he was instrumental in getting the likes of Nkrumah to travel to the US.
Yeah.
And then because
Zik came back to Nigeria and founded his West African Pilot. I cannot forget.
And our next door neighbors are French colonized countries.
Formerly Dahomey.
Dahomey, Togo,
today Benue.
Benin. And then Ivory Coast. So the closest English colony to Nigeria was Ghana.
Yes.
So to the British, sometimes they ran the affairs of the two countries collectively. I think some of our soldiers trained in Ghana.
Teshi, Ghana.
So a lot of things brought us together.
So can we have? Is it healthy for us in a 21st century world, where we say the world is becoming a small village?
The world's technology is making the world a small village. But ironically, the more the world becomes a small village, the more divisive we become.
Wow.
The more people are beginning to call it freedom, or call it liberty, call it human right. The more people are beginning to discriminate. I am different. People became more individualistic. So we are dividing more and more and separating more and more as the world is bringing the world closer and closer. That's paradoxical, but it's our reality.
Yeah. So Ghanaians have asked Nigerians to leave their country. More like saying, go to your country. We have fixed our own. Go and fix yours.
Yeah, which is good. We need to be told that. The truth is bitter, but that's the truth. You go to your country, you fix your country. You have all this energy. You have all this spunk. You can do things, turn things around.
Yeah.
Why don't you go to your country and make the difference? It's a very hard question to answer, because Nigerians are able-bodied. Nigerians are courageous. They have guts. They are audacious. But for some reason, we are passive and docile. Just let things drift. Politically, and for the most part, yes.
Remember, in the year 2000, both Nigeria and Ghana co-hosted the AFCON, African championships, football championships. And one of the journalists from our country who went to Ghana was Effiong Leo, my friend.
Okay.
Effiong said one night during the championship they went frolicking, as it's supposed to be.
Yes.
So they were leaving the club late at night. He flagged the taxi and they got to a traffic light. The light showed the red, so the driver normally stopped naturally at about midnight. And he said, "Oh boy, go on now." He said, "No, they will catch us." They will catch us. So tells you Ghana respect traffic lights, but here we tend not to.
Nigerians generally tend to be lawless. Nigerians, they don't. I guess it's our inability. I don't know if I'll call it selfishness, but inability to subordinate personal interest to the public good. If it serves my purpose, I'll do it. You see it in the way people park their cars, block everybody else, and don't care. So we have that insensitivity to the public good.
And hear this: they say Nigerians can make a mess, a terrible mess of boiling a 5-minute egg. Give a Nigerian an egg, a fresh egg. Tell him it will take 5 minutes to boil it. You come 30 minutes after, the egg is still boiling, and you query it. The man says, "I just put her on now." You know, the way it begin boil. So we tend to mess up things.
Falsehood.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't explain it. Source.
I'm not running. We are not running our country down. We are saying it as it is.
Yeah, we better tell our country the truth. You see, we're not running Nigeria down.
We are not demarketing.
Yeah, but we just have to be honest about the Nigerian reality. That's what it is.
They say, I think your people also say it, when you pick a tick from the body of a dog, you show the dog, so it does not think you are trying to hurt it.
Yes.
You remove the tick, you show him.
Because you go pain him as you remove
you go pain him.
Yeah, the Igbo said, if you hit me and say, "Oh, I killed a fly that was biting you," show me the blood. Okay? You can't just strike me as a fly who I killed for your back. You have to show me the blood of this fly. Yeah, so it's the thing, but it may have not been an official government pronouncement.
Yeah, but you had the case of an Eze elected in Ghana somewhere, and the Ghanaians didn't like it.
Who will like it? A man leaves his home in Nigeria, Igbo land, come to Ghana and want to be Ezigbo and to build an Igbo kingdom in Ghana. So even
that triggered a trouble there.
Yeah, if you leave Igbo land and want to build an Igbo kingdom in Yoruba land, Yorubas will object to it. If the Yoruba man leaves Yoruba land and want to build a Yoruba kingdom in Igbo land, the Igbos will object it. So how do you expect the Ghanaians to tolerate it? It's just mere troublemaking, you know. It's just
so ours is to highlight these infractions, and so that the man at the bus stop, who I consider the everyday Nigerian, will not run away with gut reactions. They don't like us. They are trying to discriminate against us.
I mean, a man at a bus stop in Ghana, in Nigeria.
No. The man at the bus stop is, to me, is the everyday
man. Yeah.
Because he's wondering when the next bus go come, make him go. So how do you tell that man who is in a hurry, this is what is wrong, this is right, do this, don't do this? Impatience.
We are impatient, but it's the Nigerian society. Sometimes I blame it on leadership. That leadership, this time being across board, not just political leadership, religious leadership, business leadership. We are impatient. We are unrealistically ambitious. We are selfish. We are lawless. And when we export that to other countries of the world, they find it intolerable.
Yeah.
There was a time we had a case with yellow fever vaccines with South Africa.
Vaccines, yeah.
because the doctors here were bribed and they were just issuing it indiscriminately. Then the South Africans discovered it and objected to it. And there was some kind of diplomatic row that emerged from it. And Nigerians were seeing it from a point of they are discriminating against us. This is deliberate attempt to disparage us. But it was not. The thing is that we do things that our threshold for we do things that may not be tolerated in other countries of the world. Yes.
For instance, let's take driving, for instance. Nigerians drive in a manner, Tochukwu, that makes you think they are late for accidents. Even where it is not necessary to be in a hurry. A Nigerian, he wants to occupy a space so that nobody else goes there. And yet every Sunday is taking a pew in a church. On Friday he goes to the mosque.
Exactly.
To do what?
To pray. So that's why I said the leadership cuts across board. Religious leaders are not preaching sanity, decency, respect for the law, concern for your neighbor. The Bible will say, "Love your neighbor as yourself," and that statement is potent, is powerful. The import is that if you love your neighbor as yourself, you will not steal from him, you will not hate him, you will not undermine him.
In fact, the book says that is the law,
the highest of all the laws. So the kingdom of God will essentially come on earth. We will start loving our neighbors as ourselves. There will be no evil. There will be no conspiracy against anybody. Everything will fall in place. But the churches don't preach that because Nigerians became too wealth conscious. And how can you make religion relevant to a wealth obsessed, wealth conscious people? You have to, so to make religion relevant to Nigerians, the doctrine had to be adulterated.
Okay.
Sow seed and get rich. I see you driving your Hummer tomorrow.
Claim it. How can you claim what is not there?
Claim it in Jesus' name. If you work in a bank.
Even Jesus never taught that.
Interestingly, let me digress a little bit to make a point. A very powerful man of God here in Nigeria came.
When a man is said to be powerful, a powerful man, what do you always mean?
Well, that's the balance. That's the way he said, and because I accept it. That's the way. Whatever determines the.
I ask that specifically because it is said, "Be a man of value," rather than being a powerful man. Be a man of value.
Okay. Yes.
Value to fellow human
to society,
beings.
yes.
To society.
Yeah, but that's the way we talk about it. A powerful man of God came to the U.S. and was talking about cars, houses. So a certain black American lady in the audience got angry and said, Mr. Pastor, where did you see this in the Bible? This talk about money, this talk about houses, this talk about fancy cars. It's not in the Bible. Where did you invent this? The man was taken aback, the man of God, because he was used to Nigerians accepting whatever.
There's no talk back here.
Exactly. Here you just tolerate everything.
It's a one-way flow.
Because we've been convinced that if you question a man of God,
you are questioning God.
You incur the wrath of God on earth and will be consigned to the hellfire in hereafter. So we tremble before men of God. We don't question them. We follow them sheepishly. We believe them without question.
Tochukwu, so let me involve the listener. Dear listener, if you want to, let's make this a dialogue, not a monologue. You know the number. Let's go there. Remember, perceived xenophobia. Ghana orders Nigerians out. That's the talking point. Please don't tell me about APC, the ADC, PDP, and all that, and LP. Let's talk about the issue on the floor. Yeah, so as I said, we have a lot in common. A lot. Nigeria, like Ghana. You know, we talk about the West African Examinations Council involves Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, the Gambia.
Yes.
You know, which are the four English-speaking countries. So we have a lot. And Ghanaians have been heads, bosses of WAEC, just like Nigerians have been.
Yes.
So we have a lot to share.
Yeah, but then a lot divides us too. My personal relationship with Ghanaians.
All right, I have a listener here who wants to be a part of it. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Citizen George.
I greet you, sir.
The Ghana Xenophobia is the reprisal attack on Nigerians. What the terrorists did on 1981. That is what I would term it. In the other hand, Nigeria not keeping the laws is the fault of the government, because if anybody that fails the law, you give him what he deserve, what he bought in the market. Treat anybody that fails the law according to his deed. We, the masses, we cannot obey the law if the government are not treating us according to what you do. That is the reason why traffic laws, rules, everything we doesn't obey it, because we maneuver. Government take bribe and they leave you go away. Thank you.
I am talking about Nigerians being asked to leave Ghana. You are telling me law, bribery and so on. Let us relate these things. That's my trouble. Tochukwu, let me take another listener.
Yeah,
good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, welcome.
Good morning, Tochukwu.
Hey, good morning.
I'm from Anambra State here. And most of us travel very well. This xenophobia causes by so many things. One, envy. Secondly, our people there sometimes they misbehave. I passed through Ghana. I stay in Liberia, so I passed through Ghana. I stay like 2 weeks in Ghana. So most people, our people there, they misbehave. They break laws anyhow. Let me just tell you the truth. Apart from envy, because we are doing very well outside the country. But most of Nigerians there, most Igbos, sometimes we misbehave. We break laws. We start asking ourselves, these people are they human beings? I'm telling you, I'm just telling you, I'm a realist. That is how I will not stay here on air. But sometimes they misbehave. We start asking yourself, these people, what's wrong with these people? You will see a Nigerian region telling a Ghanaian man that will not do anything, that if he wants, that he will kill him here, will lock him up with this money.
Right.
If you are for nothing, how will you feel?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, good morning.
Yeah, that's another elimination.
Arrogance. You know me, I can kill you now and nothing will happen. That's the Nigerian way. And they will take it abroad. So there are a number of, like I said, there are a number of things that can divide us. For one thing, in my personal relationship with Ghanaians, I realized that most Ghanaians resent Nigerians. And I think the resentment comes from that in the past, Ghana was the star of Black Africa in the days of Nkrumah.
Oh, it was, yeah.
And Nigeria was something like the boondocks of West Africa. Quite backward, and the income per capita was quite low.
You remember in one of the stories in the newspapers this morning, we read about some Nigerians who are peddling drugs in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And they won't take it.
No. And in Saudi Arabia, the punishment for drug peddling
is death.
Execution, yes.
Yeah.
But then when the oil boom came, after the war, Nigerians became wealthy, became colorful, flamboyant, arrogant, and
no, I just have a list.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Concerning the issue of Nigeria, Ghana, I just want to say a simple word. The simple word is this: Nigerians, even in our country, the way we behave. You have said it all. You said some drivers, the way they drive. Our attitude generally. But what pains me most is that any small thing that happens, we always believe it is the government that causes it. Whereas it is not. Our problem did not start today. We have been in this mess many, many years ago. I remember when I was in secondary school, I discovered a lot of things, even as a student. Things that elders do that when you see them, you say, are these elders or their children? So our attitude, we always carry us anywhere. Even in China, so that's our problem generally.
Thank you. Yeah. So, Tochukwu, you got that.
Pardon?
You got that.
Yeah, I got that.
It's innate.
Is it innate or is it societal? I think it's the way the society, we shaped our society. And the question is, what shapes the society? For me, I'll say leadership. I don't think.
Okay, what about followership?
Follow. They follow. The masses don't think. They follow and they follow blindly.
They don't think.
The masses don't think. A good example that I keep giving is after the election of 2015, the president, Goodluck Jonathan, said, I accept the election.
Results.
The results. I'm congratulating the presidential candidate, the emergent president. There was peace. What if he had said, I don't respect this election. I'll fight this election with my last blood. It was rigged. There would have been turmoil. People would come out on the street fighting, killing, maiming for something they have no personal stake in, and even for something they don't even understand. That's the way the masses operate. They follow and follow blindly.
Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Sir John. This will be calling from Ikeja.
Obi, welcome.
Tochukwu, I greet you.
Yeah, good morning.
This thing the Ghanaians are doing, I think it's no brainer because I think it's a constitutional democracy. If anybody force or goes against their constitution, they should, get those ones that have gone contrary to their law, punish them, take them to court, send them to jail. This generalization of issues, I don't like it. God bless you. When we talk about government, people think that we are always calling government because we are followers. If government don't do things right, the followers cannot follow. If America is not doing things, being tough on the people, everybody will be killing. They be killing people in America every day. Now we're gone now. So the government has a lot to do. They have to, they have to lead well so that people will follow well. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So when the war ended and oil boom came, there was this transformation, this change of power or leadership. Nigerians became colorful, flamboyant, arrogant, and Ghanaians could not readily take it.
You remember in the immediate aftermath of the war, Gowon thought, well, it is said, Gowon said, money no be our problem now.
How to spend it.
Remember the Udoji Awards came.
Exactly.
And a lot of people didn't like it.
Like the Udoji Award.
Yeah.
Yeah, economically it was very advisable.
So, and at the time, we were the world's number six producer of crude oil
exporter,
and
yes.
Africa's leader. Today we are playing catch up and we are living beggarly lives.
We are talking about Nigerian prostitutes in Ghana. Those days, Lebanese women came to Nigeria to prostitute, and in subsequent years, Ghanaian women came to Nigeria to prostitute. The Nigerian woman had no need to go to anywhere. We went overseas as students, and some of us even paid our school fees from here to the US.
Yeah, you remember.
The Naira was more powerful than the dollar.
Was very powerful.
Yeah.
I have another listener here. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, City Jones.
I greet you, sir.
On the call in the studio.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, my brother, City Jones. There's one thing I wanted to correct you. You see, if something is falling from the head, it must reach the toe. The system we practice here is the major problem. The government is not doing something right. They are not preaching discipline and law. And it makes Nigeria a lawless nation. It is not about a tribe. Even here, in Nigeria. No region is exceptional.
Sorry, we don't think I'm trying to.
And
no, hold on.
And
Hold on,
hold
on, sir. If you travel from here to America, does the government here tell you how to live there?
That is what I'm saying.
Say it correctly.
Things is not put in order here based on law. If you teach people law and preach law, people will talk law. And all this thing will not be in circulation.
Thank you.
But Jones, if you go to America, the government from Nigeria will not teach you how to behave. But your way of life, your mindset had already been shaped by the government in Nigeria, so it continues to influence
After all,
your behavior in America.
If you are not a thief here, you go to America and start thieving because government taught you, right?
No, but if your society tolerated thieving all around, all along, although you did not thief, you must have conditioned yourself. You must have had this soft spot for thieving. So you have your propensity to thief is much higher.
Remember the case of a Nigerian boy who ostensibly went to Indonesia at the age of 13. He took drugs there. But in Indonesia, if you are caught, the penalty is death. And the law in Indonesia does not allow you to execute a 13-year-old. So they kept him until he was 18. So would you say peddling drugs, hard drugs, now government do one?
Somebody sent the 13-year-old boy. A 13-year-old boy cannot go.
He went there to play football. Oh.
Somebody sent him. Yeah, somebody organized it, told him what to do. Was a minor. So that man that sent him is a part of the Nigerian system, imbibed the Nigerian ways of doing things.
That man does not come from a home.
From a home, yeah. Homes are influenced by society. Society is influenced by leaders.
The home is a macrocosm of society.
Yes.
I go back there, if you were not a thief from home,
yes,
that's a home where thieving is a means to an end. You wouldn't do it if you went to another country. Or would you?
But what makes people thieves? Jones, let's look at it this way. In the past, when there was merit in the system, a man has gone to school, so he does better than his friends who dropped out of school.
Yeah.
So you can tell your children, look at me, I drive a car, I live in a flat. My other friend is begging me money because he didn't go to school. He's poor. But when the system changed, that is the poor man that buys marijuana for soldiers, colonels, generals, that now is empowered with contract, and the poor man that didn't go to school is now laughing at you that worked hard and went to school. What would you tell your children?
All right, let me take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Help us come on this noise. Go on.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is Kehinde calling from Michelle.
Kehinde, go on.
I think the problem with our people is that we fail to accept reality. Whatever that is happening over there, they have their laws. We just want to influence and impose our cultures on them. The cultures of not being adhered to law. We want to get everything quick here in Nigeria. So because of what we do here in Nigeria, that will go away with it. We just want to do the same thing abroad. We don't want to accept the reality. People continue to give reason that our government are not doing the right thing. You see the government that teach us to go and do the wrong thing over there when they have their own laws there. So I think we need to get things right and accept reality that what we are doing is wrong. Change their way of life.
All right,
what we are doing is right. But when the system tells you that there's no merit, that you reward crooks, you reward liars, not those that have worked hard. So a father will tell his children that it's good to work hard, but but don't enter them. Why did both enter it? Because those that did not work hard, who played games, are now rich and are laughing at you that worked hard.
Yeah.
Tochukwu, yes.
I put it to you.
Yes.
Well, it's not in my place to put it to you. I'm not a lawyer. Yeah, but let me say this. Al Capone was produced by the system in America, the great criminal.
Okay.
But you went to America. Al Capone was not there. Yeah. You know, in America, if you run foul of the law, you must pay.
Yes.
So also in Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone. Name them. So when you leave our shores, when you were going to America, you didn't take any of these things there. You were the Tochukwu, innocent, forward-looking guy that went to America. You went there, studied, and came back.
But those things were not in vogue when I was going to America.
Okay.
And the system was not as desperate when I was going to America. But a father that would have said, work hard, keep working hard, be honest. But he has seen those that didn't work hard, those that lied, making it overnight. And even despising him that worked hard, will tell his children, work hard, but if you see another way, try it, but don't enter them. What would the next generation tell their children?
At that point, is he saying anything? If you
what?
see another way, do it, but don't try it. Is he saying anything?
Work hard, but if you see another way,
try
exploit it.
But don't.
No, try it. Exploit it, utilize it. What would the next generation? What would the next?
A good father will tell the son that.
Well, in America that you mentioned, crime is an aberration. But in Nigeria, crime is normality. Nigerians just steal. Steal with impunity. Steal.
Tochukwu, you are opening another page. Let me help you with the opening. You have heard we deserve the police we have in Nigeria.
It's not true. It's not correct.
No, but hold on. You run foul of the law, the police stops you. The first reaction is to make a phone call somewhere so that you'll be let off the hook. Okay. You don't like the law to take its course in our country. I know about that.
Yeah, because the law does not penalize the rich.
But there's no law for the rich, no law for the poor.
It's the same law, but it gets
But
bent
application is a problem.
Okay, yeah, so it's not universal. If it becomes universal, then we submit to it gladly, knowing that everybody, it punishes everybody across
the
board.
policeman is recruited from the society you and I belong in.
Yeah.
So, but let me take this listener. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Sister Joan, and the guest in the studio.
Yeah.
My name is Prince Wise, calling you from Boston.
Wise, go on.
Now, Nigeria, we have a badge. They say in Nigeria, they say Ghana must go. If a Ghanaian live in Nigeria, if you want to buy the same badge, you will ask for, I'm looking for Ghana must go. Now, it is Nigeria must go, and it's a pity. And I want to tell all Nigerians living abroad, if you are in Rome, you behave like Roma. So country you went to, study their culture, their tradition, everything. If you are not feeling, if you are not capable of living with them, with their culture, you leave. But you want to live with them, you want to obey their law, their order, everything for you to live well in that country. So Nigeria live in Ghana, in South Africa, you must extra careful. You want to... brother, God bless you. Let me stop here.
Bless you too. Yeah.
And the man that wants to build an Igbo kingdom, what is that? That was very arrogant. That was presumption. That was triumphalism.
Is it coming from leadership here?
It's coming from the pompousness of the Nigerian society. Do you know me? Do you know who I am? I can do this now and nothing will happen. And who says that? The poor man cleaning the office.
But I don't.
I
know you don't.
The cook cooking in the kitchen. The big guys, the politicians, our leaders. That's the way they talk. The arrogance of power, the arrogance of balance. And the masses, without knowing it, behave like their leaders. Just like children, without knowing it, behave like their parents. It's simple.
So parenting is at fault here?
Parenting is at fault, but parenting is influenced by the society, and society is in turn influenced by the leaders.
Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Citizen Jones.
I greet you, sir.
You see, when we make law for everyone. If a father disobeys the law, the children are bound to also disobey. If a father lives well in his home, the children will live well elsewhere. But if the father has a class and the children have classes, the children will go out and misbehave. This is what happens in Nigeria. The politician, there's no law in Nigeria at all that is binding on both the politicians and the citizens. This is where we go outside and misbehave. Let the law in Nigeria be strong for us in Nigeria. When we go out there, we will also obey the law of other countries. That's what I'm saying. Thank you very much. I'm Tony from Unreported Kingdom.
Okay then. Yeah. I see his I share his sentiment here.
So the man building in a kingdom was being it was triumphalism taken to a nauseating extreme. He was showing how successful he has become, what he has achieved in another man's country. And that naturally will evoke the anger of the people. So when you leave your country and go to another man's country and succeed and became, quote, unquote, domineering, the indigenous will resent you. But the resentment might be not be as obvious, it might be subterranean. But when you then want to load it on them, of course the resentment, the anger will become explosive. And I think that's what is happening in Ghana, because with that Igbo kingdom, with that Ezi Buruburu that is in Ghana, people are unhappy. So they're saying Nigerians must go. And interesting is their country. Yeah. So you decide who stays and who goes. So if they say Nigerians must go, then let Nigerians go. Let them return to their own country and better their own country.
Okay. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Citizen Joe.
I greet you, sir.
Yeah, we are discussing this matter without knowledge. And I want to say emphatically here that in every people or clan, there must be a leader. Somebody to say is an evil in Ghana is not evil. After all, there's Moses in Egypt.
And as in Ghana in Nigeria.
I'm coming.
Okay.
The reason why there's a leader in the people is to control them. That's why I say Moses was to control Israelites, whether good or bad. But that's something God is saying. The foundation of Nigeria cannot train a good people. Nigeria never love themselves. Go to Nigerian prison, you see 3 years old. Go to Nigerian prison, not the kind of they do us, now we they do ourselves. Then if we don't have hope in Nigeria, how will we have hope outside?
Thank you.
God is saying, as a man makes his bed, so shall he lie on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Are you considering that angle?
The angle of
his intervention.
I'm listening to everything. I don't agree with some of the opinions being expressed. But SND, we have leaders, but a leader can lead without having a very colorful name. Ojukwu was our leader, even when he didn't answer Ezigbo Buruburu. So you can lead without calling yourself Ezigbo Ghana. It irritates people. A man cannot come to Igbo land and say, I am Eza Hausa Buruburu in Igbo land. The Igbos will not tolerate it. So you can lead and keep a low profile. You can lead and not rub your success or achievement in people's faces.
In the mud.
In the people's faces.
Yeah.
So he has to backpedal a little and respect the sentiments of the host countries.
Yeah. We must be good.
Yeah, I know. Too much of anything is bad. Too much of anything you do is bad. But my ground is that if Nigerian government has respected their citizens, what are they doing in Ghana? When we take them to Ghana, can America come to Nigeria to do what? Except
America, there are Americans in Nigeria.
I know, but
not as prostitutes, though.
But they are not here as prostitutes or criminals.
Thank you. Before Americans come to Nigeria, the government is aware and they control them and they carry America at the back because America is too good. So they cannot come here and mess up. So that Nigeria is breeding rats. Nigerian government is breeding rats. Our families are rats.
No. I don't like that. No, don't say that on this radio. Maybe some other presenter will take that. I will not. Don't.
Breeding rats.
I'm not a rat. Tochuku, you are not. The man speaking is not a rat.
Rats. So they are not people. If they were breeding rats, would have all been rats.
Yeah.
And as we are not rats.
And again, you have heard it. If you win a rat race, you are still a rat.
A rat,
so
yes.
why go into that race?
Yes,
hello, good morning. Okay. The line is still open. We have room for one or two more calls. Yeah. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, my father. How are you, sir?
I greet you, sir.
My regards.
Good morning.
I want to comment on Okonjo-iweala. Can I do that?
That's not what we are talking about now. It means you have not been listening to us.
No, I've been listening. I thought you
have not. No.
I'm only asking you.
But
that was in the news review.
Please.
The newspaper review, yes, it's passed.
We're discussing perceived. All right. I wish you breathe. Thank you very much.
We are discussing perceived xenophobia. Ghana orders Nigerians out. They say Nigerians get to their country and introduce violent crimes, ritual
killings,
prostitution, hard drugs, and so on.
Nigerians didn't introduce prostitution, but there is a tendency for scapegoating because there are Ghanaian prostitutes in Ghana too. So,
hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Please, my name is Romeo.
Romeo, go on.
Yeah. See, that man did not answer SND Ghana. He said SND in Ghana.
Yes, we know.
Not SND Ghana.
Yes.
But let me tell you one thing. The issue is he made wealth. He got the wealth in Ghana. But where I supposed to, make a comment against him is, why not bring the wealth to Nigeria? Why not bring the wealth to Igbo land? But the issue again is that the Igbo land is not secured. It's not secured at all. If that man should come to Igbo land and start developing like as he's developing in Ghana, I am assuring that man will be killed. Even if not from the Igbos, it will be from the other people that is not happy with the Igbos. I am telling you the truth. Go to Igbo land, there are people that are killing people are not speaking Igbo. It's the truth.
Thank you.
They are not speaking Igbo, they are speaking Igbo. What did you say?
He said the people killing people in Igbo land are not speaking Igbo.
Governor Soludo said that 90% of the kidnappers, 90% of the unknown gunmen that have been arrested in the state are Igbo, not foreigners.
And the governor should know.
The governor has the facts. The governor has information.
As father figure.
Yes, has all the information from the police, from the vigilantes, from everybody. He has.
How do we take this home, therefore?
Taking this home is that it's not surprising or it's not unusual for indigenous people to resent foreigners, especially when the foreigners are doing well. There's that tendency to envy them, but the envy even gets compounded, gets reinforced when the foreigners in their country are arrogant about their success. They are over-dramatizing, over-showing their success, and maybe rubbing it in the face of the indigenous people. So quite naturally, they will resent it and may demand that the foreigners leave. If this is a clamor on the part of the masses, it may not mean much. But if it becomes a government policy, government pronouncement that Nigerians must leave, then that should really worry us. Because to live and live and live is not easy. You have been in a country for many years, you've worked hard, you've amassed wealth, you've invested in different areas in the country. So you can't carry some of these things on your head and just go. On your head and just go. So let it all be worked out and let Nigerians in the country lower their profile, respect the sensibilities of the indigenous people, and take away some of these frivolous things that don't mean much, that don't make much sense, but that will irritate or aggravate the sensibilities of the indigenous people.
Yeah, essentially because when you leave your domain, if I leave my native Mkbarenian environment and dare to come to your Ogidi environment, before leaving my Mkbareni, I would have asked myself, why am I going there? Because I know where I'm going. Of course, charity, they say, begins at home, but it doesn't end there. You know, so yes, the legal system in my country is not something you and I are proud of. But we can begin to build a new society from now. It is never too late. Thank you, Tochuku, for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you, dear listener. The issues we are told in Nigeria, one day, one magic, you know. So there will be another issue to broach next week. Until then, this is Citizen Jones Hussein saying bye-bye and thank you. Good morning.